this assignment wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I admittedly lost some of the zeal and excitement I had to perform the task at hand initially. Therefore, my performance here is going to be subpar at best, and I just might intentionally perform here ineffectively. That's passive aggression. Our writer here notes the basis of passive aggression as being fear. He notes the fear of failure on one hand and the fear of success and higher expectations on the other. These are opposite ends of the same spectrum, and in essence, this disposition called passive aggression is rooted in one's stubbornness to change. All my life, I've referred to passive aggression as wearing my heart on my sleeve. And as a matter of fact, one of my favorite sayings has always been, I don't know how to be fake. Meaning I don't know how to act other than how I feel. But I am wondering in light of this study if parts of my personality are indeed passive aggressive. And is it all bad? On one hand, I realize and recognize the toxic nature of passive aggression. As a passive aggressive leader, one can drain progressive energy from the organization by constantly grumbling at change. And as a result, people will stop bringing up ideas that require improvement and discussion because they become fearful of the potential negative response of the passive aggressive leader or team member. And that projected fear has brought down whole teams and organizations. But a certain sense of stubbornness and steadfastness can be healthy in a leadership role, and resistance to change may be necessary in light of a leader's focus on the mission at hand. The difference is, though, our leaders in this scenario aren't trying to hold on to tried and true methods of productivity for comfortability's sake, but for the sake of maintaining a foundation, and we have to know the difference. Now, how do we handle passive aggression? Number one, don't take it personally. Passive aggressive people often use passive aggressive behavior as a way to deal with their own feelings of anger or anxiety. They may not even realize they're doing it, so don't take their behavior personally. It's not about you. Number two, don't try to change them. Passive aggressive people are unlikely to change their behavior without help. Trying to change them will only frustrate you further. Instead, focus on your own behavior and how you can best deal with it. Or are you the passive aggressive individual in this scenario? Ironically, the writer here alludes to the fact that everyone is passive aggressive to an extent. As we've discussed, passive aggression and its traits are not always negative. In conclusion, it's time to take a look at ourselves and our own passive aggressive tendencies. Only by acknowledging them can we hope to change and grow. Is your passive aggression proving to be toxic? Is it something that needs to be rectified or annihilated altogether? Or is it something to be embraced and molded for God's glory? Just some food for thought and some living water to wash it all down with. God bless you, my friends.